We are getting a check of the market now with Joe Tigay of Equity Armor Investments, and this is a week that highlights the consumer, Joe.
Well, yeah, we have some big retail earnings, but the consumer has been super hot. We had the retail sales coming out on Tuesday. That showed ex-autos up 1%, way better than estimates. So the consumer is out there. The consumer is still spending money. That's it's the largest portion of the U.S. economy by far. So the consumer's out there. They're spending. We're not seeing any signs of an economic slowdown yet.
What should investors and traders consider with this market right now?
Well, that's good news for the economy. The consumer is super strong. It might not be the best news for the stock market. We've seen already in August, the market's pulled back a little bit as interest rates have been on the rise. The narrative of higher for longer has been the name of the game. And with higher interest rates, that hurts equity prices just a little bit. I think long-term or medium-term, that's certainly good news. The consumer is so strong right now. But in the short term, I think it's going to be a bit of a headwind for a lot of the indexes. Stock by stock, it makes a lot more sense for me to look at. It's been a great stock pickers year. Some of the worst names in 2022 have been the best names in 2023, doing better than the index. You can't just close your eyes and buy the index anymore. You have to pick stocks. Right now, I'm just looking at, well, who are the winners, who are the losers? Well, if you look at the top 100 stocks in the S&P 500 that don't pay a dividend, they're up over 25% so far this year. If you look at S&P 500 stocks that do pay a dividend, they're down 3%. So it makes sense for me for a little mean reversion there, looking at some of these dividend-paying names, looking at, the Warren Buffetts of the world, which are recently hit an all-time high. I think it makes sense to look at the big names like Johnson & Johnson, the Staples, Walmart having earnings soon. So I think it makes sense to look at those names. Again, give them a second look because they're trading a much better multiple than some of the growth peers.
Thanks, Joe.
Thank you for having me.
Go to businessfirstam.com for where to see our show on TV.